Hello everybody and welcome to this Rome travel vlog series. I honestly cannot wait to be going to Rome. Me and my mum are heading to Rome for a week and it's going to be our first time ever going to Rome, so I honestly cannot wait. Now if you're new around here, then hello, my name is Sam and I post lots of travel, lifestyle, Disney, theatre content. So if you like that kind of thing, then make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be our first time going to Rome. It's going to be amazing. Today's going to be like our pre-travel day. So we actually go and fly tomorrow with British Airways. We're going from Heathrow Terminal 5. But today we thought it's probably a good idea to just get to the airport a day before, just so that we know we're definitely not going to get stuck in any traffic or anything like that. It kind of makes the whole experience a little bit less stressful. So we've decided to do it a pre-travel day. So we're going up there today. We're staying in a Premier Inn, which is at Terminal 5. It's still quite a distance actually from the terminal, but it'll be quite nice. We're actually going to go and get the London Underground up there rather than paying taxi prices and all that kind of thing. But yeah, it's seeming really good and I cannot wait to go and share everything that Rome has to offer with you. Now, my actual last video was a planning guide, like a Rome itinerary planning guide, and actually shared our plans and how we've kind of decided to split our 7 days in Rome. So be sure to go and check that out so you can see exactly what we're going to be doing on each day. But there's going to be a series of vlogs. So this one today is going to be just a couple of days, but I feel like there's going to be probably like 3 or 4 different vlogs in this series. So just make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our Rome adventures. But yeah, honestly cannot wait to be going to Rome. It's very hot out there at the moment. I am ready. I hope you're ready. Let's go. So we've decided we're actually going to go and get the Elizabeth line, which goes directly from Stratford straight to Terminal 5, which is absolutely amazing. They're slightly bigger trains, which is perfect when you've got suitcases and things like that. And here we are in the Premier Inn, Terminal 5. So I just made it into the room. It looks really nice. It only took about an hour on the Elizabeth line, which I absolutely love the Elizabeth line. But it took about an hour to get from Stratford up to Heathrow Terminal 5. And then it was just a little bus journey, which was nice and simple. So I'm just going to show you the room. So we're staying in a Premier Inn. I don't know why the bed is on the floor, but it's a really big, like, king-size bed. It might even be bigger than that. I think it's a king-size bed, but it's huge. Little bedside tables. And then through here, there's a view of the airport. Oh, there we go. There's a plane. An amazing view. And yeah, I think this is an accessible room. So this is like all wheelchair friendly. That's probably why the bed's on the floor. But yeah, we've got bath. Very spacious bathroom. Mirror. Some towels. An ironing board, which will be great because there's so many clothes that I feel like I need to iron before. Our hotel in Rome doesn't have an ironing board. And yeah, it's just really a standard Premier Inn room, but I love the look of it. We've also got like a kettle and loads of different tea making facilities, which I always find they don't give you enough really, but I know you can go downstairs and get some more. But I think they want a like charity donation if you're going to get any extras from downstairs. And then they've also got like the menu for dinner. This is actually for like 10 PM to 5 AM. And they have like a select menu for like room service, I think. But this one doesn't really actually have anything in it, so we'll have to go down and see what they've got. But we'll definitely be getting dinner today from, I think it's a Time restaurant. I think that's what it's called, but I'm not too sure actually. We'll find out when we go down. So yeah, it's definitely a Time restaurant. Here's the menu underneath, but I'll show you more properly in a minute. Right, yeah, so here's the menu. So you can see they've got lots of starters, so chicken wings, bruschetta, lots of different things there. They've got burgers, lots of different steaks, pizzas, classic things like katsu curry, which is new, desserts, which look amazing. So yeah, it's got quite a good varied menu, which is perfect really. If you know me, you know I love a strawberry and lime cider, so let the holiday commence. So for starters, I went for the chicken goujons, which look really nice actually. And then my mum went for the hummus, which comes with this pita bread, which looks really nice too. Then for mains, I've gone for the katsu curry. It looks absolutely incredible, although it's the same chicken as I had for starter, but I've got a side of chips too. And then my mum went for the classic burger, which looks amazing. And I've obviously gone for a sticky toffee pudding. I love a sticky toffee pudding so much. And mum also went for the same, but oh, look at that, incredible. Right, we just got back to the room, and I have to say, dinner at time was really, really lovely. I really enjoyed everything that I had. We had obviously our 3 courses, but it was all really, really nice. The service was really quick. We got there at about 6 o'clock, and we managed to get a table like straight away. But I noticed that any time kind of after that, pretty much like from 6:30, the restaurant was completely full and there was a huge queue to go. So I don't think you can actually go and book a table. You might be able to at reception, but we didn't. We just walked up. But yeah, definitely bear that in mind. If you're coming here to Heathrow Terminal 5, it's definitely worth going and just turning up before 6 o'clock, I would say. But yeah, overall it's been a really, really lovely pre-travel day. It's just nice to be here and just know that like we are 100% gonna be here. We're 100% gonna be at the airport on time. There's not gonna be any traffic that's gonna stop us or anything. So I love having a pre-travel day, especially if you can get a room like this really, really cheap. Like, it's perfect. But yeah, so we're just gonna have now a chill evening. It's the Love Island final one tonight, so we need to go and make sure we're watching that. And that's really kind of it. I think we're gonna be leaving the hotel about 7 o'clock in the morning, 7, half 7. But yeah, obviously I'll show you our travel day tomorrow, and we'll actually be in Rome this time tomorrow, which is so exciting. So that is that. So thank you for joining me on this pre-travel day, and I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to travel day. I honestly cannot wait. It's about 6:30 now, and I just need to go and get ready, and then we're gonna make our way over to Heathrow Terminal 5, which is where our flight is today. So that's kind of the plan, but I need to get ready first. I had a really, really nice sleep actually, considering the bed was quite low to the ground. It didn't really make a difference. The bed was really, really comfortable. And in Premier Inn they give you extra pillows. So at first we just had like the one quite flat pillow, but there was another one up there that was really, really good. But yeah, so that is the plan. Another thing I wanted to mention is that we just got our like a billing through for the tube yesterday. So obviously we got the train to West Ham, and then from West Ham we got the underground to Stratford, and then from Stratford all the way to Heathrow Terminal 5 we got the Elizabeth line. And I just wanted to mention that we in our head thought it was only going to cost like £2.70, because going to zone 6 is only, I'm sure it's only like £2.70 or something like that. We don't normally pay much to get the tube. But to go to Heathrow Terminal 5 or any of the Heathrow terminals using the Elizabeth line, it's something like £12.60 each way. So just bear that in mind. If you get the Piccadilly line to Heathrow instead, it's slightly cheaper, at like £5 something. But just bear that in mind, it's not the normal tube pricing. They've actually increased it for Heathrow. So just bear that in mind. I guess it makes sense because it's an airport, but we kind of woke up and we was a bit like, why has it cost that much? But that's why. It's because it costs extra money to get the tube, particularly the Elizabeth line, to Heathrow Airport. But yeah, anyway, let's go and get ready. Right, so travel day for me is all about travelling in comfort, especially when, like, it's not going to be a long flight today. It's going to take about 3 hours, but still, the whole day just feels really, really long. So travelling in comfort is definitely key. So I actually found this in Primark. It's like a set, like a matching set sort of thing. I think it's really, really nice. So obviously it has this shirt. I suppose you could have it closed, but I've decided to wear it with a white t-shirt underneath, with the matching shorts, and then I've got my Stan Smiths on also. So yeah, that is my travel outfit of the day. I actually really, really like it. I think it's really nice. Yeah, perfect for a travel day actually, and it's like got made this really like soft material, which is really, really nice. So yeah, absolutely love it. Right, this is the luggage that we're going to be taking with us. We always take these trip cases. They're really, really popular now. So what we normally do is just put a luggage tag on there. So we've got our Disney ones, just that when it comes through at arrivals, we know exactly what one's ours. And then for this trip, I invested in this bag here, which is, I think you pronounce it Fjällräven Koenken. That's what I've kind of read anyway. But it was like £95 from Shoe. Again, I've got this to identify it, but yeah, I actually really, really love this bag. I'll show you more of it later on, but it's a really, really good bag, and I'm glad that I got it. So yeah, that is our luggage. So this here is the bus stop that you need to get to go to Heathrow Terminal 5. It's literally opposite the Premier Inn, so it's perfect location, and it's just 2 stops to Heathrow. Right, here we are outside Heathrow Terminal 5. We've never actually flown from Heathrow Terminal 5 before. It's apparently the newest terminal here at Heathrow, so there's lots of good things in here. So yeah, we're really, really good. I can't wait. How modern it looks in here. Like, we've flown from Terminal 3 quite a few times, and there's a really, really nice terminal as well, but it just looks so modern and spacious. So here we go, we're flying with British Airways, so we're going to be straight over here. I feel like British Airways does the bulk of flights from Terminal 5. Okay, so this is our one, so we're going at 11:35 with Rome. It says bag drop is at 9:35, which is a bit confusing because that's only 2 hours before the flight, and I swear it's 3 hours normally. We'll see if they let us do our bag drop because we're here very, very early. We've got like an hour and a bit to wait now. I've never known an airline to do that before. Normally it's like 3 hours before, sometimes 4 hours before, so we'll see. But you can see most flights are British Airways. We just went and spoke to someone who works at BA and they said just go and drop it off at any of the zones. So we'll try, I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, that was a bit confusing. A bit of a confusing start to the morning, but hopefully we can just drop it off and then enjoy our time at the airport. I've been so excited for this. Wetherspoons at the airport just hits differently, so I'll show you what we get. So here they serve breakfast until 11 AM, and this is what they have. So a mixture of different things like your traditional breakfast. They do eggs Benedict, like scrambled egg on toast, lots of different things like that. And they do have the full drinks menu selection as well. Get some extras, muffins. Yeah, they've got quite a big breakfast menu. This is what I've gone for, so I've gone for the full English breakfast. This was like the size up. It comes with 3 hash browns, 2 sausages, bacon, 2 eggs, 3 slices of toast, beans. Looks very, very good. And I've got orange juice too. And then my mum also got the eggs Benedict, which looks really, really nice. So yeah, that is our breakfast. Bon appetit. I remember like coming to the airport when I was younger, and this used to be like an absolute treat getting the Toblerone, but like they do 2 now for £10.50. It's £6.99 each now, but considering you can literally go to Poundland now and get these for like £1, it's, yeah, really shocking actually. Even the Cadbury's, which was over there in that corner, they was that was £4 a bar for any Cadbury, like dairy milk or anything like that. So yeah, but I love being in the airport. It just gives me such satisfaction. I love it. Just looking in WH Smith now, and they do like buy one get one half price on their books, and they look quite fun actually. I like the sound of this one here, The Prisoner. Looks really, really good. Right, we've got about 20 minutes now until we can start boarding the plane, but before we just kind of sit here and have a little chill. But overall it's been quite like a smooth airport run. The worst part was probably when we had to do bag check, and now they don't have anybody actually doing the bag check for you. You have to do it all by yourself, and the conveyor belts they stopped working, so it took a bit longer than it should have, but it wasn't like too bad. Security was nice and easy, and then Terminal 5 there's like lots of different shops. A lot of them are like designer shops, so we didn't really look in too many of them, but yeah, it's been overall quite just a smooth journey. So I'll show you when we get onto the plane. It shouldn't be too long now, and yeah, but we're just looking out over the runway, as you can see, just like that. So yeah, it's quite a nice view, just watching the planes, and then yeah, hopefully not too long now. The gate is finally open and we're now ready to board. Let's go. I always absolutely love this bit, going through the tunnel. I think we're on the plane which is over there. It feels really weird flying on such a small plane again. Like the last flight I've done was to New York, so it was on a huge plane. But here's their little high life cafe. They serve lots of different things. They've got like sandwiches and sweets and snacks and that kind of thing. And I've decided to take Mentos with me, and I've also got a drink, I can't go without it, of Lipton peach iced tea, which I absolutely love. Fly with British Airways, you get these little pretzels and a bottle of water, which I'm going to save for later on. Okay, so a little bit of story time. So we got our transfers from the airport to Rome through British Airways. We paid extra for it, and obviously we arrived a little bit earlier, but unfortunately it meant that our transfer wasn't ready for about an hour and 15 minutes after, so it means we were just waiting in the airport for about an hour and 15 minutes. When they come to pick us up, we had quite a bit of walk through the airport to go and get into the minibus, but it took probably about 40-50 minutes, and then we was at our hotel, which was great, but it was just really frustrating that we kind of just wanted to get to the hotel straight away and just enjoy an afternoon in Rome, but instead we had to wait around for our transfer, which was really annoying. Okay, so finally we've made it into our room. The whole hotel seems quite dated, to be honest, but I think that's to be expected in Rome. But here it is. Here's our main suite. It's a double bed. It looks really big. Only one pillow, but I think there's probably spares somewhere like normal. We've got a giant mirror here, which is lovely. Got the windows, have like these shutters. See what our view is. Oh yes, there's our view over there, facing that building. The air conditioning isn't great at the moment, to be honest, but I'm sure it will get better as time goes on. And in this part here, there's like a little mini bar with prices. So yeah, like €2-3. It doesn't seem too bad. Wardrobe space. It's very dark. There's literally only lights. Yeah, you can't even see that, but there's only lights in the main bedroom part. Again, another mirror. And then here is the bathroom. So obviously you've got a bath with a shower in. I'll be using the shower mostly. Toilet, a bidet, a sink. So yeah, it is very dated, but I do think it's kind of expected in Rome. It is like a very dated room. I think the whole hotel seems very dated. We knew that before we was going to come here anyway, but this is one that British Airways recommend, and it seems to be in quite a good location. Everything seems to be like a 15-20 minute walk away. It's quite a good location as well to their like underground train service, so everything seems to be good so far. Right, so our plan for the evening is we're going to go and head down to a restaurant called Osteria de Founata. It's about a 40-minute walk away from our hotel, but it's actually, the weather's not even too hot at the moment. It's actually really nice, so I'm really enjoying that. I think at the minute it's about 30 degrees, but it doesn't feel like it. It's a really nice breeze as we're walking by. We're going to walk to this restaurant. They kind of like, they've been recommended a lot on TikTok and things like that, so that's why I'm want to go here first. Apparently the carbonara is amazing, and you see them like hand making the pasta, so it's going to be really cute, and I cannot wait, and I feel like it's going to be a perfect first restaurant. So I'll show you what that's about, but if you see anything on the way, I'll show you. But it's really lovely at the moment, and I'm so glad that we're actually here. I'm actually falling in love with this already. Like, just look at the buildings and the fountain, and I just love it. I was not expecting to walk past this Trevi fountain. It's a lot bigger than I actually thought it would be. I love it. Look at that. It is so impressive. The outside here at Osteria de Founata, there's a bit of a queue, as you can see over there, but yeah, honestly, I can't actually wait to eat here. It's going to be so good. It took us probably about an hour to walk here in the end, but that's because we ends up stopping off quite a lot. We're actually sitting inside today, but it's a very small restaurant. It's only got a small outdoor area too. It's my first Italian Aperol Spritz. I've never had it before. Cheers. So just the start that I've got before, it's like a deep fried mozzarella and anchovy thing, and then my mum got this one here, which is sort of rice and tomato sauce in it. Okay, and here is the carbonara. I had to get this. It's the one that everybody talks about being like the best one to get, so can't wait to try it. Right, let's give it a try. It's so good. Right, so we're out of Osteria de Founata. We actually had a really nice meal. Me and my mum have agreed that we'd give it like a 7 out of 10. The food was really good, the service was really good, it was really quick. My mum didn't actually get what she actually ordered, which was a bit of a shame. But no, overall it was a really nice restaurant. I would go back there, but yeah, I'd say 7 out of 10. But the carbonara was honestly amazing. I loved the carbonara. So for dessert, we had this tiramisu place called Two Sizes. They have lots of different types of tiramisu, like your classic ones, pistachio, caramel, strawberry, so many different things. We've got cannoli here too. It looks amazing. Right, there we go. So I got the pistachio tiramisu. which looks absolutely amazing. It's from two sizes. They are £3.50 for the large ones. I didn't see how much the small ones were, but oh, £2.50 for the small ones, which sound great. Right, and just like that, we just got back to the hotel. It's been a really, really lovely first day in Rome. Just really kind of getting our bearings and finding out where everything is. Our meal at Osteria de Founata was really, really nice. I really liked it. I can kind of see why it's become like a TikTok sensation now for like best places to eat at Rome. I personally gave it a 7 out of 10, which I feel like was a really, really fair rating. I feel like the starters wasn't great really, but the actual pasta was really, really nice, and I love seeing them actually make the pasta. Two sizes was really great value for money. I absolutely loved it. And yeah, overall, I've just really, really liked Rome. I don't actually think it's too hot. Like, when I was walking around towards the end of the night, I got a little bit sweaty, but like, I don't actually think it's too hot today, but then it might just be a bit cooler today, and tomorrow's going to be really, really hot. It said on one of the signs that it was 33 degrees, but it definitely didn't feel like it. So I don't know, but maybe it will change. Obviously tomorrow, it's going to still be part of this vlog, but we're going to be going to the Colosseum and seeing what that's all about. We're going to be seeing some of the other piazzas and that kind of thing. And we've got another really, really nice meal over in Trastevere, which will be actually beautiful. So I hope you've enjoyed this part of the vlog on our travel day. I'm absolutely exhausted, so I need to go and get some sleep. And I will see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning everybody, happy Wednesday and our first full day in Rome. Today we're going to the Colosseum and we're going to be doing all that kind of part of Rome, which I'm very, very excited to share with you today. But I just thought I'd share my outfit of the day. So with the Colosseum, there's no like dress code, so you don't need to worry too much about wearing shorts below the knee and covering your shoulders and all that kind of thing. So I'm just wearing a plain white t-shirt. I got these shorts, which they do come basically to the knee really. These were from Primark. And then I'm just wearing these shoes from Primark, which I've worn quite a bit recently just because I want them to be comfortable for walking around in Rome with. So that is the outfit of the day. It's meant to be like 33 degrees today, so it's going to be quite warm. And we go down and we're going to see what breakfast is like in our hotel. We get that included, so we're just going to see what there is. And yeah, that's the plan.
Say to me now, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me nothing fake to me now.
Here we go. I've only got a like continental breakfast really, but that's perfect for being here in Rome. But it's great considering it's a free and it's part of the like included in the price of the hotel, so which is great. Well, breakfast is really lovely, and I love that you can actually go and get like you get that complimentary by booking that hotel, which is really, really great. But now, just looking at maps trying to get to the Colosseum, there's no way I'd be able to navigate myself around Rome without Google Maps. So we have like one phone for this, one phone for film, for vlogging. But yeah, it's gonna say it takes about 31 minutes to get to the Colosseum, so we'll do that. So here we are, we're just outside the Colosseum now. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really, really hot now actually, but we've got some really nice photos taken up at the top, so we just kind of walked down. We've got a little while now, we've got about an hour before our tour begins. We've got to meet at about 10:30. So we're just gonna kind of walk around the Colosseum, see what like different shots we can get them Instagram photos. There's lots of people out at the top trying to like give you tickets to go in to do a tour inside the Colosseum. They're quite persistent on you. There's like so many around there, but it's just about kind of just standing around and being like, no, we've already got our tickets, that kind of thing. Lots of people trying to sell you like fans and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just so nice to be here and I can't believe it. I just had a look on Google and this actually was built in 72 AD, which I can't believe. It's probably the oldest building I've ever seen in my life, and I just can't believe that I'm actually seeing it. So it's incredible. Really love it. I feel like this is like, well, it is the icon of Rome, so it's just so great to see this on our first full day. Right, so we're at the meeting point now for our tour. We've got everything ready. So we've got this, we've got our earphones. I assume that they're all talking English. At the minute they're talking in Italian, but we've booked an English tour, so I'm sure they will eventually. But yeah, so it's a 3-hour tour. We get to go inside, we get to see the Roman Forum also, and yeah, and Palatine Hill, I think we also get on there. So there's lots to do. It's very, very exciting. Everyone's just kind of waiting around at the minute. I think we've got about 15 minutes before we actually go and start the tour, so it's going to be really great. But yeah, literally all of this is included. Obviously we give this back. We only have one earphone, which is a bit weird, but I guess it's that you can listen with one ear to if there's anything going on, and then this to listen to your tour guides, which is great. So yeah, it's all ready.
Of the city of Rome. So the first basilica was San Giovanni Laterano, and the second one, of course, was St. Peter, the ancient St. Peter Basilica. Which during the Renaissance time was destroyed, and thank you.
I've been walking through this tour thinking this doesn't work, and I've realised that the volume wasn't actually put on, so that's why. It's actually all so pretty. I literally love this whole area so much.
So, in the medieval times,
Right, I think we're now going to be heading into the Colosseum, which is so exciting. I can't wait to see what's inside. We were over in that bit for about an hour and a half. But yeah, here is like the normal general queue to get into the Colosseum. Amazing. What's great about being part of the tour is you actually get to skip the line to a lot of things, but we'll see. So yeah, I thought that we get to skip the line for the Colosseum, but it seems that we just joined this long line here, so I really don't know. This is apparently for security. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but hopefully it won't be too long, but you can see it is long. Right, so we made it into the Colosseum. We actually did manage to skip the queue, which was a good thing. I was worried that we wasn't, so it only took about 10 minutes to get in, and through security, which you need to do every time. Just got to make sure you put your phone in your bag each time. But we're actually in the Colosseum now, which is great. I'll show you what it's like. So there's lots of steep steps to get up to the first floor, but you can also get an elevator if you need to. So this is actually the highest level that you can actually go up to. So the first level is the highest, and then anything above you actually can't climb up anymore because it's basically too derelict and damaged, so you can't go up there anymore. It's been really fascinating hearing like what the Colosseum was used for, and it's kind of like lots of myths and stuff that aren't necessarily true, like what you think about with like gladiators and that sort of thing. So it's been really nice. Right, so we've just finished the tour now of the Colosseum, and I actually think it was really worth getting the tour for it. I think it was, we learned so much about it, what the Colosseum was, and I just think it's really great. So thanks to Lara, who was our tour guide. She was really great. We gave her a little tip at the end as well, which I feel like is expected, to give the tour guide a tip. But yeah, it was really good. I highly recommend getting a tour guide for doing your tour of the Colosseum. Right, we're just walking to go and see some other things around this area. It's about a 10-15 minute walk, but it is so hot now. I feel like, it looks on the weather app, it's 33 degrees, so I've now got my hat on, and I've also got my fan out, which, to be fair, it feels like it's blowing warm air at me. It's doing something, but it's not great. I got this from Amazon. Normally it's really good, but I just feel like because it's so hot, it is just warm air being blown at me. But yeah, I'll show you. We're going to go to the Mouth of Truth first, which I'm really excited to see because there's a little story behind that one, so I'll show you. In the queue now to go and see the Mouth of Truth. There's probably about 100 people, I reckon, like waiting to get in, so there's quite a bit of a queue. But it's alright, I'm here with my family. Just need to find somewhere to get water, like I can't find it anywhere, so not too sure. But yeah, hopefully it shouldn't be too long, and then we'll actually go and go to the Mouth of Truth. I didn't actually realise that there is a dress code to go into the Mouth of Truth and the crypt, so just be aware of that. I've luckily got quite long shorts on today, but yeah, just be careful. Right, so that was the Mouth of Truth that we just went in, and we waited for about 20 minutes, and the whole story behind it is that if you put your hand into the mouth of the statue, then, and you've told a lie in your life, then the statue would go and bite your hand off. So that's kind of the story behind it. I wasn't expecting that to be a queue, but just bear that in mind, and obviously the dress code, like I said, but they seems fine, to be honest. Lots of people going through with like shorts above the knee and that kind of thing, so just be aware. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. We're now going to go and head over to get some lunch. I'm really hungry. It's now about 3 o'clock, and yeah, so I'm starving, so I'm not sure what we're going to get for lunch. We'll have a little look. Okay, so we've headed here for lunch. It was a little bit of a walk away, but you can see they have all of these really beautiful, like, bready sort of dishes. It's a place called Rocholi, I think that's how you pronounce it, but it all looks absolutely incredible. I saw this on TikTok. They also have loads of different, like, breads and cakes, and almost like a bakery sort of thing, so it all looks absolutely incredible. Okay, so this is what we ended up going for. It ended up costing about €7 each, but I went for the pesto one, which looks absolutely incredible, and my mum went for one which is like a tomato base with olives on top. Let's try it. Right, so we're going to head now to the monument of Victor Emmanuel II, and we didn't realise there is all these stairs to get up, so I think that's what we need to do. Okay, well, there's quite a lot of steps to get up. We're up here. This is one of the piazzas. It's really beautiful, actually. So much to see. It's like fountains and stuff. It's really spacious too, and it's actually really quiet, surprisingly. I thought there'd be a lot more people over here, but yeah, I'll show you what this piazza's like. It's really nice, and then I think we go down to the monument of Victor Emmanuel II. I think I've got to try and get my bearings, but there's a nice breeze up here too, which I absolutely love. Got my water at the ready. It's so hot though, I'm really feeling it now. And here we are, we've made it to the monument. I cannot believe how big it is actually. You can't really get a great video of it really because there's a big gate in the way, but my camera's kind of through it, but it does look absolutely huge. So as you can tell, we're all freshened up now. We went back to the room, it was just getting so hot. It was like 34 degrees, so we went back, freshened up, had a shower. I managed to do some editing for the video, and yeah, just trying to get myself organised with that. But yeah, it's much cooler now that we're outside, so we're going to now walk over to Trastevere, and over there we're going to go to a restaurant called Mimi e Coco, and they, again, this is from TikTok, I've seen lots of like really great reviews for it. I think it's like something like in the top 40 restaurants in the whole of Rome, so it sounds really good, so I can't wait to try that. I'm not too sure what I'm going to get on the menu yet. I need to have a little look and see what people recommend, but yeah, I can't wait to go over there and see what Trastevere has to offer. So guys, this is the bridge that takes you over to Trastevere. I think that could be the River Tiber, which is just down there. Such a great atmosphere. People love Trastevere. This is actually so cute, like what you imagine from little like Italian movies, like it's so picturesque, I love it. Okay, so this is our restaurant that we are going to tonight, Mimi and Coco. There's lots of outdoor seating, so I feel like we're definitely going to get a seat nice and quickly. Yeah, so we got seated straight away, nice and quickly, which actually surprised me. But here's the menu for Mimi and Coco. So they've got all your traditional pasta, carbonara, lasagna, lots of different spaghetti kind of options, pizza, which if you look for where it says pinze, I think that's how you pronounce it, you look for that, but it's a really cute place. And this here is the drinks menu, so they have all classic cocktails, which look absolutely great. I'm thinking of getting the passion spritzer, which I'm sure will be really nice, and then they also have your traditional drinks. So I've gone for a pasta. It's in a tomato sauce with bacon in it. It looks absolutely incredible. Got this beautiful bread, honestly amazing. and my mum went for the carbonara, and just look at that view. Just in this little shop by the Trevi Fountain, and they do all these like different Christmas ornaments. If you know me, I like to get a Christmas ornament everywhere. They've got all these baubles down here. €8 each, which is really good. I'll show you which one we get. We have to get one. And just like that, we are back in the room after what was a really, really lovely day. I'm honestly exhausted though. I feel like Rome, it's kind of shocked me because I'm used to walking long distances. Obviously I went to New York and that was obviously long distances. Going to Walt Disney World, it's a lot of walking. But today it just felt like even more walking than normal. I think I haven't got a Fitbit, but my mum does. And she said that we've done about 35,000 steps today. And it has just been constant walking all the time. And I guess in Rome, they're not really prepared for the heat in terms of like there's not really much air conditioning anywhere or anywhere like that, so we were just in the beaming sun all the time. So it was really nice to actually go back to the hotel and have a little break. But that is the end of part 1, so I hope you enjoyed it. I've had an absolutely lovely time. I feel like the food has just been amazing, and seeing the Colosseum today has got to be a highlight. I absolutely loved that, and the tour was just amazing. So we're going to end this part of the vlog here, but obviously tomorrow I am going to the Vatican City, so the vlogs do continue. I'll be posting the next one on Sunday, I believe it'll be. So yeah, stay tuned because on Sunday there will be another vlog where there'll be the next couple of days of me here in Rome. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Make sure that you're subscribing so you don't miss out on anything. I'm obviously going to be at Rome and there's going to be quite a few Rome vlogs, but I'm also going to Walt Disney World later in the month and I'm going to be vlogging all of that too. So make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss out on that. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next vlog. See you real soon. Bye guys.